You know, I watch runway models, and not this show, but just different things where you see these women, and they're all designer fashion houses. These women are like unnaturally skinny, which the designers want that because they want their clothes to look a certain way. So they can shove their clothes onto a very skinny woman because it's just like the mannequin bust that they're stitching these things on. So okay, yeah, this will fit her. They're the same size. That's what they're looking for. Unrealistic expectation, because 99% of the women you'll ever meet in your life won't look like that. Maybe young girls under the age of 11 might have that real skinny body. Adult women, no, it's unrealistic. So I was wondering, these women must not eat much at all. So I'm wondering if they're ever sitting backstage, do they ever dream of just eating a cheeseburger? I mean, I don't know what they do or don't do. I don't know any. I mean, could you just see them sitting there just wondering, God, I wish I had a cheeseburger right now. It's like they're starving. They're on a deserted island. They haven't had anything to eat for months. Okay? Now they're in a major city doing a fashion shoot, so there's plenty of stuff around them. But they're not allowed to eat because they need to keep their figure a certain way, so they don't eat. So I hear. So I wonder, do they have these fantasies of just eating a cheeseburger? They're like, God, I wish I could take 2 weeks off so I could eat a cheeseburger. Or whatever, a piece of birthday cake, whatever it may be. Because it's like they need like 4 days just to get back into shape. I don't know. But what if you had runway models actually judge cooking competitions? That may not be real good, because if these poor ladies don't get to eat, they're going to like everything. They're going to be very critical. They're like, oh, this is so good. I haven't eaten in years. So yeah, maybe runway models shouldn't judge cooking competitions. Maybe baking competitions. I might do that. That'd be interesting. Because they get the idea of eating cake. They're like, okay, this cake's good. But then they're going to make comments like, I can't eat anymore. I get fat. They had half a bite. Yeah, that may not work either. But then again, what do they do for fun when they're not running around like a maniac, changing clothes, whatever, doing a fashion show? Okay. What about the days leading up to it? I mean, maybe they got to do some fits, whatever. They're doing some costume issues. But what do they do in their off time? Do they sit around and play board games? What kind of board games would they play? Card game would be interesting. Board runway models playing Uno. If they're competitive, that might be interesting. I don't know if you make a TV show out of it, but it'd be an interesting story. Yeah. I just want to know. I don't know if I'd actually sit and watch it, or even... I'd probably watch it after I heard about it. Where was I? Card games. I wouldn't mind watching it. I don't know if I'd be waiting for it to air to watch it. I watch it second generation, especially if somebody told me about, oh, you gotta watch this. Okay, what's it about? Okay, sounds interesting. Runway models, competitive runway models playing Uno or cards. That might be interesting. Now, other models, maybe not so interesting, because they get to eat. You know, they don't have to be super skinny. I think swimsuit models have more leeway than runway models. I could be wrong. They kind of cross over a bit, but you don't hear about swimsuit models really stressing out about what they eat. Ballerinas and runway models, I think they have similar diets. You know, ballerinas probably work a lot more than runway models. Runway models work so many days and they have a break. ballet, when they're training, they've got what, 6, 9 months, a year training for ballet. Intense, 5, 6 days a week. Workout, doing routines, studying. They gotta eat. But they act like they eat like birds too. I don't know. I wouldn't want to be one. No. God knows I could lose some weight, but I don't want to be either of those jobs. Sounds horrible. Can't even enjoy your birthday? Come on now. Yeah. Yeah, there's two jobs I wouldn't recommend for any woman. There are other jobs worse. No. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be models. No. Oops.